Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going back to the basics and I'm gonna show you how to organize your home just like you're a professional organizer. So we're gonna start with the secret organizing method that almost every professional organizer uses, and that is the acronym SPACE. S.P.A.C.E. And the S, of course, stands for sort. So that is the first thing we do. I don't recommend, especially if you're short on time or you're busy and you have a family and you work and you have kids and it's like chaos, don't do an entire space at once. Break it down into 15-minute increments. Everyone can have 15 minutes a day to organize a space. So if you're tackling a closet like I am, tackle just the dresses. So take all the dresses out or just a few of the dresses out at a time and sort into keep, toss, or donate. And also while you're doing this, you can sort into maybe little black dresses, colorful dresses, spring dresses, winter dresses. You can sort those as well, but make sure as you're going through that if you find one you know you don't love, right away you're gonna put that into the donate pile. So as I'm taking these out, I'm realizing I have a lot of dresses. I'm one of those people that always buy dresses, and guess what I never wear? Dresses. So the next part of the acronym is the P for Purge. And I know when we were doing the original sort, we did put a lot of things into the donate pile, but now it's time for some tough personal love. You want to go through your keep pile and try to weed out another 10 to 25%. It's hard, I cannot lie, but try to remind yourself, especially when it comes to clothing, the 80-20 rule, that we wear, 20% of our wardrobe 80% of the time. So while we think we're attached to certain articles of clothing, if you haven't worn it in the last year, you probably never will. So I'm human and I struggle to get rid of things, but the idea of going back after you've done the original sort and finding more just forces yourself to get rid of things that otherwise you would have just thrown in the keep pile, like this dress that makes me look like a sausage. And I have to try to really force myself. I'm not going to get rid of anything I miss or love, but it's just human nature to want to hold on to our stuff. So I found a couple, I can't let the little black dresses go, but I can find a couple summer dresses that honestly I haven't worn, even though I think they're pretty. They're useless to keep, and I'm going to give them to someone who may love them. Next comes A for assign, and this is more important than people realize, and I think this is a huge reason why so many people have trouble keeping a space organized, because they haven't put things back in the appropriate home. So A for assign really means finding the valuable real estate. Basically, it's putting the things that you use the most in the most easiest to access spot, and the things you use the least in the really hard to get to spots. So way up high or way down low. I know it seems like a simple thing, but you'd be surprised how many people just don't do this. For me, in this closet, the thing I use the most is the scarves. So that has to be right at the front and the easiest to access. And my dresses, especially the fancier dresses that I basically wear one time a year for weddings, need to go at the very back. So I'm starting with my dresses and now I'm moving on to scarves, and I'm using the exact same method. I'm sorting them into either blanket scarves or normal scarves, and then doing the keep pile and the donate pile. I love scarves because they not only can cover your double chin, but your stomach. If you have it, I do. I have both of those things going on. So I have an obnoxious amount of scarves, but I love them and I wear them all the time, so it's hard for me to get rid of them. But I am going to do that sorting now. So today I learned that I may have too many scarves, but I was ruthless, you guys, and I got rid of 6 of them. So oh, this one's so pretty. No, cat, no. But I got rid of 6 of them, and for my blanket scarves, I'm actually gonna store those somewhere else because I'm gonna wear these with my coats, outside in the fall, so I'm gonna store those downstairs with my coats. Next, it's C for contain. And this is my favorite part. So many people do the opposite. They buy the containers first and then just sort of like throw it at the clutter, and then they're like, why am I still unorganized? And what you end up with is either an obnoxious amount of empty containers or containers filled with like random stuff. So you have to do, you know, the sorting, the purging, the assigning first before you buy the containers. I know, it's a pain, but trust me, it works. So now that you've organized things, this isn't gonna really pertain to clothing, but this method works for everything. So whether you're organizing your closet clothing or you're organizing your junk drawer, containers are something that you have to do after you've done the other steps. So for me in this closet, I'm using containers to organize all of those little random things in my house that otherwise wouldn't have a home. And this spare closet made the perfect spot for those. So I have a bin just for my manuals that I store in here. I have, you know, my extra wax. I like to keep it, we remelt it down and we use it for fire starters actually. So I needed a spot for that. This is just one of those spots in my home where I keep all of that random stuff, light bulbs, extra K-cups when my closet's so full because I've bought way too many, all those little things that otherwise would be clutter shoved here and there. I love these dollar store clear shoe boxes, and I just use chalkboard labels again from the dollar store. You don't have to spend a lot of money on your containers. You guys know how I'm obsessed with dollar store containers, but that being said, it is important to use a container when storing your things. Otherwise, they just get all jumbled back together, mixed up, and it's hard to really find things again and put them away when it's not segregated into individual containers. Speaking of C for contain, even though this isn't a traditional container, I'm using this ringed scarf holder from IKEA to organize the scarves. But no matter what organizing tool you're using, that goes along with the C for contain as part of this method. Last but not least comes the E for evaluate. And basically what this means is, unfortunately, just because you've organized your whatever space it is, doesn't mean it's gonna stay beautifully, perfectly organized forever. It is going to stay organized way more than it would be before you had you organize it, but this closet is an example of something that I had organized maybe 2 years ago, but it needed a little bit of upkeep. And you're gonna have to do the same thing. Just like you maintain your car or your house, you're gonna have to occasionally maintain your organizing systems, especially when you're bringing in new stuff, birthdays, Christmas, or you're just like me and you're using it and sometimes you're not always really efficiently putting things back where they should go because you're having a really lazy day. Sometimes you'll have to go back and do a little bit of tweaking or reorganizing like I did today.
So here is my donate pile, not too shabby for one small closet.
So this SPACE acronym doesn't just have to be used for a closet or clothing. It literally should be used for every single space in your home. And I love that you can just do one little area. So just your dresses today or just your Tupperware tomorrow. I've actually made you guys a sort of space challenge organizing list, and I'm gonna put the link below so you can check that out. Choose at random one small space. I've made sure that all of these are going to take you 15 minutes or less. Choose one at random, use the SPACE acronym, and tackle that today. Before you know it, your entire house will be organized. So tomorrow maybe you'll do your Tupperware cupboard in your kitchen. That's always crazy for everyone. Tomorrow maybe you'll do your junk drawer. Using the SPACE acronym will make sure that you're organizing properly, so not only will it look beautiful, but it will also be functional and it will stay organized long term. So thanks you guys so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more organizing tips each and every week, and I will see you next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for staying to the end. I thought I'd give you a quick weight loss update. I've gained like a lot back. Altogether I lost 40 pounds doing this OptiFast diet, and I've gained 15 back. Let's be honest, it's not good. I like to eat. I wouldn't say that I'm a compulsive overeater, but I definitely make really bad choices, and I definitely eat more than I should. So it's not going well. And I think the part that's the most annoying for me is that I just don't want to have to think about dieting anymore. I don't want to have to, you know, get up in the morning and worry about what am I gonna eat? Am I gonna stay within my calories? And I can't eat that, and I can't have a bagel, and it's just like, it's mentally exhausting. It's super annoying. I just want to be able to eat whatever I want and not have to worry about it. Is that so much to ask? Please, seriously. And I know I should eat more fruit, and I need to exercise, and blah, 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 blah. But you know what the truth is? I'm overweight, but I'm healthy. My cholesterol is like amazing. I have really low blood pressure. I do get winded going up a flight of stairs, I can't lie, but I'm not in imminent danger of dying. So, you know what, life is short, man. If I want to have a bagel and peanut butter for breakfast, this is why I've gained 15 pounds back, because I'm like, F you, world and society. You can't tell me I have to be skinny and I have to eat lettuce. I hate lettuce. I'm not a rabbit. I'm just like, I'm really annoyed. It's frustrating how hard it is to lose weight, and even for me, how hard it is to just maintain a weight. I find that I'm irritated by that, and I want to tell everybody to stop worrying about what I weigh, and I just want to just not have to think about food anymore. I'm saying that now because I'm having a little bit of a pity party tantrum. Maybe I will try next week. I'll keep you guys posted, but for right now, it's not going so well, to be honest. Now it's noon. I'm gonna go make myself a pizza pop. I'm hopeless. It's hopeless, you guys. I have no self-control. Thanks for staying to the end.